In this little video, I will teach you how to become a facilitator to go beyond the translation industry. You will learn tactics to become a facilitator and build your international business portfolio. So before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you did not do it yet. And also make sure you download the ultimate guide to become an international business facilitator, culture advisor, and connector. So expanding to international markets has become a vital or a major strategy for businesses to increase revenue and profit. If you look at it, most companies actually make more profit in the international market. This is the case for Google, for example. In 2014, Google reported that 57% of their income is from the global market, and 60% of Apple's revenues are actually from the international market. So as a facilitator or as an international international business facilitator or even a translator, these facts, these information are vital to your career success. Why I'm saying that? As a translator, you are one of the most amazing assets out there to help companies actually navigate through these unknown waters. What I mean by that is, if you look at it, one of the most important strategy for a company, a step for a company to take before even considering to go in a market is actually to build partnership in the local market. And this is the case for Google, where they actually partnership with the biggest company in China, the Tencent Holdings. This is a huge company globally that operates in the Chinese market. So for Google to be able to have a great partnership with this company is actually giving themselves a foothold in the market that will help them protect their revenues and businesses. If you look at the hot topics going on right now, the trade war between China and America, Donald Trump's administration, they're going crazy with this, and so is the Chinese government. So this is a major step for companies to take if they want to see success in the international markets. And this is why you, as a translator, you need actually to understand how to build your business or your career to the point that you can work with these businessmen or companies that are trying to penetrate to new markets and help them build a relationship. Because before we come to translation, localization, you first need to do this step right for your company to be successful. And this is true for international companies or big companies like Apple, Google, and also is true for small businesses that is trying to do actually business outside. And the US government, the military, there is a lot of organization, non-profit organization, they need to take this step to actually see success in the international market. So today I'm going to teach you 4 tips or strategies to help you actually make the transition and go beyond the translation industry and become an international business facilitator. But before I go through the 4 strategies, let me first define a facilitator. A facilitator is a translator or is somebody who facilitates, relationship. They go beyond their languages and linguistic duties. They become a negotiator. They become, or they help both parties make informative decisions for the success of the relationship in hand or the situation in hand. If it is a negotiation, your job is to help both parties to actually get to a win-win situation. So the first strategy actually to make a successful transition from a translator to a facilitator is actually to communicate with your partners. Now you got 2 partners in this case because you're working with a client who hire you to take you with another market or another partner to build that relationship. So your goal here is to communicate with both parties, your client and the client, and the target market client. Talk with them, define or understand the goals they're trying to achieve here. and the expectation at the end of this meeting or situation in hand. When you understand both situation in hand, it's much more easier for you to be able to facilitate the situation. And the best way to do that is actually to ask two simple questions. The first question is, what are you trying to achieve at the end of this meeting? And second is, what do you consider a win-win? I mean, a win situation or a lose situation? These two questions will help you understand the line mind and also help you navigate through both parties to get to a win-win situation. And the second tip or strategy is actually to build trust and become the bridge. You will have to communicate with both parties and make them understand that your goal is to find a common ground and make them understand both and help them make informative decision to help them make a better decision. I mean, to help them make better decision. So a way to do that is to build trust. Communicate with these parties, understand them, and become the platform. Build trust and make them understand you're not taking any part in this, because a great deal maker don't take a part. So you just facilitate the situation in hand and help both parties to become great deal makers. The third strategy is actually linked to the second one, is taking a neutrality position. So as I said, a great deal maker doesn't take any side. So your job is to be neutral, is to become the platform through which these both parties will communicate and make informative decisions to help them nail the partnership project they have in hand. So build neutrality, make them understand you're not taking any side. All right, so talk to both of them, even though you're getting paid by one of these actually clients. One of them is paying you, but if you do your job right, the other party will also respect you and you will become their facilitator. So you will build another client. So your client list will just keep growing because you learn to become a negotiator without taking part. And the fourth and the last strategy or tip I will tell you is actually to build your soft skills. What are soft skills? Soft skills are actually individual skills or interpersonal skills that help others people make better decisions, informative decisions, communicate effectively, and manage their time effectively, and help them deal with everyday situation. All right. So soft skills are basically everything emotional, everything outside your translation line, is understanding the behavior of others, what push them to behave the way they behave, what make them believe what they believe. So these are soft skills. It's all about emotional intelligence. So if you build your emotional intelligence, actually no computer or software or translation machine can actually take your job, because you're dealing with humans, and humans are all about emotion and context. That's why the machine will never take your position. But if you don't develop your skills in this side, and if you become it will be very difficult for you to become actually a negotiator or a facilitator. So that's why you need to work on this side and build it. I am not the great person in this area. I'm not an expert at all. I'm learning every single day how to actually understand other people and see their point of view. That will help me actually do my job. So the first book I'm going to share with you today are resources to help you actually build your facilitation and negotiation skills is Mindset by Carol Dweck. Mindset is actually the psychology of success. This will help you shift your mindset from a translator or a simple translator to become a facilitator, and is also going to teach you this philosophy of understanding that you are not a finished product. Because I know there is a lot of people out there, they are scared always to take the next step, to build, to growth. And as long you are scared to take that next step, you're actually gonna find yourself confined in your own situation, and everything else is getting just smaller, smaller, and smaller. And this is the case for translators today, where machines are taking over. You need to educate yourself or actually open your mind to new opportunities. So Mindset will help you actually build that mindset and grow and learn new skills to become an international business facilitator, culture advisor, and connect. And the second book is actually how to make friends, and influence people, or how to win friends and influence people by Dale Carnegie. This is an amazing book. Actually, a lot of people already read this book because it helps you actually, or give you tactics and strategies how to actually win friends and how to influence people. So you need to put your hands on this book. But by the way, I'm going to put all the link down below this video. All you need to do is just click on the link. It's going to take you to Amazon. Now you can purchase the book. If you want a new version of it, you can buy it through directly through there, or you can buy the used one. I always buy a used book because it's just cheaper. It's $2 to $3, and most of them are as good as new ones. And the third book, or third resource, is Emotional Intelligence 2.0 by Travis Bradberry. So this is an amazing book also. It's going to teach you all the emotional intelligence factor. And what is emotional intelligence actually? It's going to give you all these little definition and tips, strategies to actually develop your emotional intelligence. And as you know, companies are looking for people like you. If you develop your emotional intelligence to a certain level where you can almost understand any situation in hand, or understand any other any person's point of view, you are one of the most amazing assets for companies, because the hard skills are easy to get. The soft skills take a lifetime education, because these are personal touch to anything they do. So you need to build your emotional intelligence. I kept the best one for the last, right? So Crucial Conversation, or Crucial Conversation Tool. This is an amazing book. And anytime I talk to somebody and I ask them about this book, most people don't know this book. This is a bestseller book. It will teach you all the tactics, all the strategies, and open your mind to understand people, why they do what they do. Most people are driven by fear. So understanding the fear factor in any conversation will actually make it much more easier for you to understand the other person's view and why they're trying to protect, or why they're being on guards. So this book will help you actually understand people more than anything else. So make sure you put your hands on it. So if you like this video, just give me a thumb up and share it with anybody else. So next week, I'm going to teach you how to actually build and grow your international business facilitation portfolio. So every Monday, 11 a.m. New York time, go check on my YouTube channel. There is a new video for you. So that will be it, Stripe. Have a great day and see you next week.